banger, a Midwest banger at that. We've got Chicago's very own ATATA, the champ, versus Michigan's very own Dylster. So I'm very, very excited. These two, Dylster, I know he actually has a lot of really good heavies as characters, but I don't know what character he's been repping lately.
I played him in pools today.
Do you know who he's repping?
He used Lucina against me.
Gotcha. So okay, so I know he also has a Lucina.
So we'll see what he decides to pull out here. Looks to be Lucina.
ATATA going to be repping, I think, the Ness. This plant is not. This is the hover. My boy's going to pick that. There we go.
I've never seen ATATA. Well, I've seen ATATA play like Mario once. But ATATA plays Ness in friendlies, no less. This man is serious about it.
So on paper, IMO, this is one of Ness's worst matchups.
Terrible.
Like bottom 5. Lucina just does such a good job of catching Ness out of the air really, really well. She can afford to use retreating arrows. She has a sword. But, you know, ATATA's probably used to having played a lot of sword characters. You know, I don't know how many Chicago has in general, but
all of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
One of the best.
Yeah, being such a storied player in his own right, you know, we do have Ness does have some tools to kind of counter Lucina a little bit, but we're gonna see how he fares against Dylster. So far, struggling a little bit to kind of do anything major.
Yeah, right now it's looking not great for him.
Big opportunity for Dylster right there to take that first stock, but actually gonna just go a little bit too low. But you can see how careful Dylster is being. You know, any character can pretty much catch hands from that from the explosive punishes Ness can deploy. But I feel like Dylster is just gonna try and keep ATATA at mid range this entire set.
Oh yeah. But the one thing about Ness is that as bad as these matchups are for Ness, every time I just think, man, what if Ness gets his hands on you once?
It's true. You know, the big punishes could happen right now, but still, ATATA really struggling to get in against Dylster. Dylster just keeping such a clean range between him and ATATA, and Dylster going to be up one stock right now.
Oh yeah, playing real safe here. Not giving anything to ATATA for free.
He's just running. He's just dipping out of there. He doesn't want to deal with Ness's hands at all. I don't blame him. This is exactly how you should be fighting Ness. Pretty much just stay out of his effective range and you're good to go.
Yeah, it is always best to choose to be safe rather than sorry against Ness. Didn't drift in far enough.
Yeah, he fast fell a little too quickly, dipped a little bit too low. I don't blame him. You know, you can't also sleep against Ness as well. PK Fire, a good linear tool to catch those recoveries right in front of the ledge. And if he's taking way too long, PK Thunder could murk things up too.
Oh yeah. But like when you're Lucina in this matchup, the way you lose this matchup is by, you know, going in a bit too hard, making things a bit too easy for him to potentially reversal you. That's bad.
Wow, really, really good on ATATA there. Great awareness as soon as he caught the PK Fire. You know, Dylster is always forced to recover up, but actually as Ness, if you're above Lucina while she's trying to do that Dolphin Slash, you can trade with her, and ATATA took full advantage of that. Should be a stock. There's just no jump left here for ATATA. Dylster actually going to give it to him, but then the F Smash.
Didn't quite angle it properly. I think ATATA might have changed that angle a bit just because he thought that Dylster was going to come out there for them. Instead,
no,
really?
Burned his jump, got caught in the fair chain right there.
Yeah, Dylster a bit disappointed about that one.
You got to take your time against Ness, you know? His punish game is very overwhelming. It's very scary, but Lucina should be able to make it back. You just got to keep that jump. But ATATA actually snagging that game one from the jaws of defeat right there.
Yeah. Like I was saying with Ness, really any character that he hits, his combo game is just so good on pretty much everybody. Sort of universal, like a string of fair into the next thing. His offstage pressure, really difficult to deal with, especially with a slightly linear recovery like Lucina's. You saw it get sniped by the PK Fire on the second stop.
Yeah. And I agree. And already, speaking of PK Fire, we've already got ATATA, you know, trying to use these biplats in small battlefield to really assist those PK Fire cancels. Such a powerful tool for Ness to deal with a lot of his scary matchups. It hits at a perfect angle where a lot of opponents are going to want to run into fight Ness. Ooh, okay, good idea by Dylster to get out of there, but already at 87, man. Ness is no joke.
Yeah, in matchups where you're unfavored.
That was so smart too, yeah. A lot of end lag on the downswing right there. You know, F Smash not the fastest smash attack Ness has at his disposal, but if you're gonna just whiff a Dolphin Slash right there, it's gonna be huge for ATATA.
Yeah, somewhat ill-advised Dolphin Slash, but ATATA gonna take full punishment for it.
A lot of Lucinas will try to use Dolphin Slash as kind of a get-off-me tool. It's kind of like a combo breaker a little bit, but I love how ATATA is very, very cognizant of when it might come out and is not pressing his punishes too far for it. And it's really, really aiding him in...
Scouting out the Walmart brand Shoryuken.
Exactly. Also, just Lucina doesn't always have the easiest time landing as well against Ness. She's kind of floaty, so she can get juggled a little bit. Tata definitely taking advantage of that as well. Dylster is going to have to start playing a little bit more solidly if he's going to want to call this one back.
Uh-oh.
I think Atata's just locked in, though. Look at the patience right there.
Good way to avoid the PK Thunder, but like it's only getting him so much. And Lucina, while they control neutral so well, they aren't a monster at killing. They usually have to get the opponent up to like about 130-ish or get an edge guard.
Big dash tag too, just blowing Dylster wide open here. We're seeing just straight aerials come out a lot of the time. It seems like ATATA is a lot more comfortable in this matchup as opposed to, you know, Dylster. How comfortable Dylster is in that matchup.
I mean, it felt like Dylster was pretty comfortable in game one. Just if, like I said, if Ness gets his hands on you, it can change everything. Even like just the, way the match just feels. Like he got his hands on Dylster at the start of this, and it just hasn't felt the same ever since. Just 0 to death him pretty quickly.
ATATA playing so confidently too. I feel like he is one of the most methodical Ness players out there. You know, every button he's pressing is not to just baselessly wall someone out. He's got clear intention behind a lot of his moves, and I think it makes it a little bit more scary to fight than most Ness players, because a lot of Ness players will just kind of use his generous frame data to just mash buttons. ATATA picks his spots very, very smartly. Wow. No stock yet off that up B, and that might be it. Oh my God, good trade. DBZ and ATATA cleaning it up in almost way too clean fashion, honestly.
Technically not a 3-stock, but geez, that's not the trade you want to see.
Big JV3 though coming out for ATATA. Yeah, ATATA just knew what to do. You know, my man knew the game plan. He knew exactly what to respect on Lucina. I feel like Dylster did not push his punishes as far as he could have. Once I think he started to get a little overwhelmed, we saw sort of a second guessing himself in a lot of the approaches he was doing. And once you lose the lead against Ness as well as Lucina, you still have to approach. And if you run into any of those PK fires or any of the stalled aerials that ATATA was deploying, you're going to get mopped up. You're going to get a lot of damage tacked onto you, which is going to stress you out even more.
And now, though, that was a great set, but we are now getting into top 48 qualifier territory.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to see some people we've already seen, and they're going to be playing their matches to see if they're going to be playing in the top 48 on Sunday.